So, there's been a lot of really great things happening in France, and I'm going to Paris tomorrow, which I'll talk about in a second. But there's a couple things I decided I wanted to talk about that I don't find so great in France and that are bizarre to me or bother me in some way, or I just notice that is not the same for me in the United States. So I wrote a quick list. One of the things I can't stand is loose children. There's always just a kid with no guardians at like a very young age. Like the French start becoming autonomous like way earlier than Americans, but like it stresses me out because there'll be like little kids just like running around and nobody's with them, and I'm like, who owns you? What's going on here? Um, Also, dog poop everywhere. No one seems to pick up after their dogs at all. Like at all. Like just on the sidewalk, there's just like piles of dog poop or human poop. Who knows? Because there's a lot of hobos. That's like typical for any city, but there are a lot of hobos and hobo. I don't want to say hobos. I'll say homeless people, but they have like nests all over the parks where just like sleeping bags full of like trash and beer and like dirty blankets and like, I mean, I know they're homeless. I don't know where they're gonna go, but there's just a lot, and a lot of them are just drunk men. Or like there's large groups also of like refugee families, which it's like I don't even know. I've just like never seen that before or been experienced it before. But there's like campsites like randomly just like in the parks and stuff of people, and like I saw a bench like covered in a little girl's like Barbies. Like she was just like set up playing Barbies and her whole family was like living on a blanket. So that's just like interesting to me to see because I've never seen that. Even when I like lived in New York, I don't remember there being like refugee camps all over the place. And not like refugee camps, but just like people who are like whole families that don't have a place to live. Um, a lot of like beggars as well, but some of them I feel like it's like their job, like it's just like an everyday thing that they do. Because you can kind of tell when somebody's like really in need and somebody just is like, I like see the same people on the same corner every day and they're like eating snacks and like have McDonald's, but they're just like on their normal corner. Um, Tacos are not tacos. There are signs for things that are called tacos, but they are not tacos. They're like falafel kebab things that are just not at all a taco. It's like a burrito, but not a burrito. I don't. It's like weird and different. Restaurant hours are weird. They close. It's like very European. Everything closes for the afternoon. Like after like 12 o'clock, you can't go anywhere. You have to like wait, and everything reopens later in the day for dinner time. But like if you're hungry and you're at school and you miss lunchtime at a restaurant, you have to like find something. But you can't just like go to a restaurant in the middle of the day. Okay, so something that's been bothering me is I've been looking for like cute souvenirs or like maybe a t-shirt or two that have like French sayings on them. And everything in here with like writing on it, any like t-shirts with a saying or like mugs are all in English. Like that's cool here. Like, but I can't find anything written in French, like on anything, which is driving me crazy. It's all like live, laugh, love, like be happy, like girls are cool, like just dumb sayings, but it's all in English. I'm like, why? I'm in France. Like, give me some French stuff. Uh, Everything smells. And I know that's a stereotype, but it's true. Everyone, I mean, it's a city. Like, I'm not saying that, like, it's just Lyon or, like, France, but, everyone smells like BO or cigarettes or heavy perfume or cologne. There's no, like, neutral smell ever. It's always bad. I mean, like, not everywhere I'm like dying of like garbage air, but like if I'm on public transportation, it's like not good. But it has been really hot here, so I'm hoping maybe that changes in the winter a little bit. Also, something that's annoying is I am too old for a student discount to get my Metro card because I'm 28. And I guess you stop being a student at 26, even if you are a student and are going to school. So I have to pay full price for the Metro card, which blows. So I think that's ageism, and that needs to change. Eggs are appropriate to eat for dinner here. Quiche, uh, eggs, like anything, any type of egg dish is like, I very regularly have eggs for dinner, which I don't mind, but it's just like weird to me because it's just like eggs being incorporated in ways I'm not used to because I'm just used to like bacon and eggs or like egg McMuffin or like breakfast sandwiches or like, I don't eat breakfast sandwiches, but I just, it's like weird and it's like weird egg dishes, but they're not bad. It's just different. At my school, and I've gone to a couple of other places, it's not every bathroom, but the toilet paper dispensers are on the outside of the stalls on the wall, and you just have to like get your portion of toilet paper, like guesstimate what you're gonna need in front of everybody, and then go into the stall. And that's just like weird to me because I'm like, here's my toilet paper. And also, there's rarely toilet seat lids. Like, it's just like an open bowl. And you gotta figure it out. Because there's like no toilet seats that like lift up and down on a lot of toilets. Not every toilet, some have them, but. And also, a lot of them are off the ground higher than I'm used to, and my legs dangle more than normal, and it's just like awkward. There's no water fountains anywhere except like the weird old statue ones that just like dribble out a spriggle of water and like somebody's like always like scooping it into their mouths. But they're like there's not very many like drinking fountains. Like it's all just like bottled water. At least where I am. And the metro stops at midnight here, so if I want to like go out, which I have yet to do, but I'm going to in Paris tomorrow night, I have to like get an Uber or like figure it out or make sure I leave before midnight and get to the train on time, or I mean the bus. So that's just like it makes me nervous to go out late, but I guess I don't want to get like murdered anyway. So, and all right, so that's my list of things as of right now that I've noted that are bizarre or bothersome to me. And yeah, so this weekend, tonight, I'm leaving at 12:45, which is in a couple of hours, on a bus, and I'm going with my friend Lauren to Paris, and we're gonna get there early tomorrow morning, and we're going to do stuff, which I don't know yet. We'll probably just go to a cafe and, like, take a picture of the Eiffel Tower, and take a picture of, like, l'Arc de Triomphe, and, like, blah, 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 blah. And maybe do some shopping, or window shopping. And then we got an Airbnb and we're gonna like go drop off our stuff. And then we're gonna go out tomorrow night around Paris and like have a fun time. And then we have time the next day, and I think we're gonna try to go to the Louvre early, and then we leave in the like afternoon. So I will update later about that, but I'm really excited because it's finally Paris time. And then I just took my first exam today and it went well. So far so good. And the rest are starting Monday. So I'm stressed out because I'm going to Paris over the weekend that I really need to study. But I think I'll be fine because most of my classes are pretty easy. All right, well, that's my update. I have to get ready to go to Paris. Bye.